Yup. What the fuck? I wanted to stream early so that way I could fucking shave my fucking face type shit later, cause yeah, I mean it's not bad, but definitely shave, bro. I don't fucking know. There it is. What's up with Madden? Why is Madden not loading up? Let me go live on Twitch too while I'm at it. Vertical combos. I could probably stream on some shit. Let me see. Can I get... Oh, wait. I can't even stream on TikTok. So the only thing I could low-key stream on is fucking YouTube Shorts. I feel like people want to watch more full screen than fucking... You feel me? So I don't really give a fuck about that. That's just YouTube and Twitch.
It's in the game.
Yeah, I got an announcement. I'm gonna announce it as soon as a lot of my viewers come in here. Cause this shit really making me wanna fuck this week. This shit really wanna make me fuck this week. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna make my announcement probably before stream ends. And I'm gonna be off for like 2 days, and then I'll be on Monday. Let's try the Lions, bro. I haven't used the Lions. I've never used the Lions, so we're gonna try out the Lions. Isn't Amon-Ra like OP as fuck? I feel like Amon-Ra's like OP as fuck.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Denver Broncos.
Ah, bet, let's go.
And off
That was a bad
Denver.
fucking kick. Oh my fucking god. That's cool. We got
and
to
out a little
27.
across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Just do tight, pinch, field. Alright, bud.
Go.
Right to the air goes Nix. He'll swing this out to Harvey.
Give him the
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
Like,
That's almost a rhythm
my
play.
fucking
That's what we
team
like to
sees me
call
go
it.
the
You
other
get 'em
way
in
to
the rhythm
protect the
early,
guy, right?
Something safe, something
they don't
they're
even-
confident
they don't
about,
even
something
go
they
protect
feel
the other
good.
guy.
And once that's completed,
Makes no
then you
sense
just keep
to me.
moving from there because
Makes
the
no
confidence
fucking
elevates.
sense.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Are you fucking kidding me? How many fucking guys does it take to take one dude down? How many dudes does it take to get one guy down?
They go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Franklin. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy. But they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
2nd and 10. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards down to the 13.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about
how long does it
where
take you to fucking score, dude?
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins.
There you fuck.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Can we get to the field goal
And they
now?
do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves. Stick it in the end zone on a running play.
Lutz good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Turn that shit off.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Oh, try to gauge the sun, and he muffs it.
We're doing this bullshit right now? Oh, my
And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. As he'll be backed up to start this drive.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return.
What's up, Super?
Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
I can't catch a fucking ball. Apparently my guy can't catch a fucking ball.
Hey, kill kid. We go tonight.
I think a free play now for Goff. He's got right on the short throw. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And he gets this.
Come on, Gibbs, what the fuck are we doing?
Out of bounds there. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And he backs
St. Brown.
It falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Gone. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense.
Yo, the Lions are fucking dog shit.
Take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown.
Evan Ingram from 3 yards out. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Lions nothing.
Great fucking game.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And just shedding him off there. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
No, it's not letting me pick a play. I'm pausing.
26-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
A give, right side for Gibbs. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
There's Goff. No short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. To throw is Goff. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 38.
So I'm not fucking worried about that.
Gone.
Oh my God. He was
The
open
pressure
too,
got to
bro.
him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Throwing again is Goff. And the Broncos get there and take him down. DJ Jones coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. He'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Now Goff looking to change the play.
Lions first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown Lions. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And a pretty
Yo, that
here.
hit the
Doesn't
fucking
make it to
green.
the
Yeah, this
landing
game
zone.
is bullshit.
And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A give up the middle to Dobbins. It's slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
1 yard gain.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle.
I'm trying,
but give
Super.
him
I
credit,
am
he tried
fucking
barreling
trying.
through
Don't
anyway.
worry, I
They're
am fucking
fortunate
trying
to get a yard out of that one.
They'll go again with Dobbins.
Look at this shit.
And good vision.
Yo, this game
as
is
it's
fucking
across midfield and
bullshit.
down to the 45-yard line. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
I'd have to say that's a pretty darn good run right there. They had 8 in the box, still able to burn them. They've got to consider themselves lucky they only give up a first down and not a touchdown.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7.
That's not what the fuck I wanted.
Finds his
Look at this
tight
fucking
end Ingram.
RPO bullshit.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
That's another.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
They set up the screen for Dobbins. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
At the 18-yard
Second and
line.
6. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards still to go. Third down now.
14-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
They'll try to run through it with Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. J.K. Dobbins with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Lutz good on the extra point. And it's now 21-7.
Broncos 21. Lions 7.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a
Fucking
shot.
Moss hand.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's second and 10. Goff now looks to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
For a Lions first down. A gain of 34 yards. And a Lions first down.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. Off play action. Here's Goff. Open man. That's too small. Touchdown.
And we get ball at half.
Detroit.
And we get ball at half.
Isaac to Slaw in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. picked off by Kirby Joseph. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and wide open, complete. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. Point after here coming up. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Ties the game at 21 apiece.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
That's off again.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 65 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield.
What?
But also, when you
That's
run those
bullshit.
inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
A gain of 39 that time.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This week,
And he'll get it.
This game is bail, bro. This game is such fucking bail, bro. Such
J.K.
fucking
Dobbins taking it in from a yard out. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Why are you blocking?
Able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Where the fuck is
The
he
Lions
blocking?
offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Jesus
Well,
God.
partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
and it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do, and you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Well, this is where the mile-high air really starts to affect an opposing offense. Guys moving a bit slowly here. It's 3rd and long. And this pass broken up. But the contact well-timed there. And now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On 4th down, Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Goff now looking to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Awesome. Ah, try to massa.
Away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Again, Goff. That is caught by Laporta. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Lions 27.
This game clearly wants him to win, bro. This game clearly wants bro to win, bro.
Here are the Lions now as they line up
This game's
and
fucking
kick this
bullshit.
one
He was
away.
wide the fuck open. Wide the fuck open. Get that shit.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Nix once more. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing Nix. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. They'll go play action with Nix. He'll try and do this himself. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And now right out of the 2-minute break, We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
This game is actually
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
absolute fucking bullshit.
On the sneak, it's Nix. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On the sneak, it's Nix.
Y'all see this bullshit, right? Y'all see this bullshit.
That should be the capper.
That's another
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under.
Load of fucking bullshit. Load of fucking bullshit, bro. Load of fucking bullshit. Biggest load of fucking bullshit.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys.
I like how everyone left. Wow, like, let's see y'all play in that fucking game and see how good y'all do. Let's see it. Let's see it.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Return starts at the 9. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now Love on the play fake. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, you better be ready for it.
Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left.
Let's see y'all fucking play that game and see how good y'all do.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3 and out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. Fielded at the 11. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able. Bring him down.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
6 yards. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Prescott's a throw. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Cowboys, 1st down.
1st down, here's Dak. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Dak now from the gun. Into the hands of Pickett. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Kill.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage
What's up,
held
man?
up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Kill.
Back to the air, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Well, we're already seeing his leg's going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again.
Fucking straight up.
Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him and ends with a touchdown. They're going for 2 here. Dak bringing the Cowboys to the line. Dak out of the pistol. It's cut for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
Since he wants to fucking pass commit, Since bro wants to fucking pass commit.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 38.
Play fake. It's Love.
Get him the fuck
He's not
down.
going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And after
You want
one
a pass
play, this
commit?
drive might
You want a
already
pass
be in
commit?
trouble. That's going to push him
I'll
back
show you
to
the
2nd
fucking
down.
pass commit.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Ready. Ready. Let's get ready.
Shotgun now for Love. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Cowboys crowding the passing lanes. They're into the dime for 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pass brought
You're
in
not
by
going
Watson.
far with that shit.
And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Ready up.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
And they just get the playoff. Look at that power. Deep left side.
Dumbass.
Throwing into double coverage.
Dumbass.
It's intercepted.
Where are you going with that ball? Where? Where?
It's
Where?
a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter.
Pass commit,
8-0
bitch.
is our
Fucking
score.
pass commit, bitch.
Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment.
Not playing any more fucking games with these people, bro. I'm really not playing any more fucking games.
2nd quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the 1st quarter. Screen here for Williams.
Pass
And
commit.
this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Brought down by Quay Walker.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Kill. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. To the left and reeled in by
Aw,
Ferguson.
he thought that was a
And
pick.
he's short the first after a
Aw,
mild gain.
that's
Moving
cute.
quickly, trying to get set.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here we go. 46. 47. 26.
Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2.
Pass commit. I'm waiting. You're pass committing.
And he's out of bounds.
What
beyond the
happened? I thought you were
35-yard
pass
line.
committing.
5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
What happened to the pass commit?
Move the chains.
He's not pass committing no
Move
more,
the
right?
chains. Build momentum. Keep
Aw.
that defense on its heels.
Pass commit, man.
Draw play.
Pass
This is
commit.
Williams.
Come on, pass
He'll
commit.
ball. He's way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Rashawn Gary on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Dak off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
I think we've reached the
and
point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Rolling out to his
Hey,
left.
dumbass, that's
And he's
open.
caught. He's got
Hey,
him.
hey, retard.
And he
Yep.
takes it down to the 33.
Keep pass committing, bro. Keep pass committing.
Not
Keep
much
on
scoring to
fucking
this
pass
point
committing.
as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
Keep on fucking pass committing.
Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T.
33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Prescott here from the gun.
Oh my god. No,
Oh, he got hit
bro,
as he was
what?
throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Keep on pass committing.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete.
Keep pass committing.
And he takes this
I'm
one
waiting for
nearly
the
to the
pass.
red
I'm
zone
waiting.
before going
I'm
out.
waiting. What happened to the pass commit?
I really like the timing of
What
that
happened to
screen
the pass
call to the
commit?
perimeter. Get
Where's
the
it
ball
at?
in space
Where's
to
it at?
operate and turns into a nice gain.
Prescott now on third
Dumbass.
and 1. Dumps it off to his running back.
That's a first.
And
That's
he
a
gets this
fucking
down
first.
inside the red zone before going out. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him
He
the
wants to
ball.
pass
Kate.
commit, Chad.
Get it to him, and
I
he
don't know what you
sniffs
want
out that
from me. He
first
wants to
down.
pass
Get it to him
commit.
on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Here we go, 46, 46.
Working inside the red zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. It
Pass
is
commit.
another first down on
What
this
happened?
drive.
Pass
Man,
commit.
This time they're into first and goal.
What you doing? Pass commit.
Stack throwing again.
Pass commit, dumbass. Pass
And
commit,
the end zone
dumbass.
goes for a Dallas
Where's the pass
touchdown.
commit?
The
Keep pass
Cowboys
committing.
grow their lead just before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Prescott has his offense ready. They're going for 2. Design quarterback run here. And he
Keep
gets
pass
it.
committing.
They push out to a 16-0 lead.
Keep pass committing.
Well,
Come
they
on,
really
keep
have this
pass
defense
committing,
on
bitch.
its heels, Brock. Still the opening half, but a couple of touchdowns.
Yo, what's up,
now,
Bolo?
And a perfect 2 for 2 on 2-point tries.
Yeah, this defense.
I'm playing a pass
they're
committer
picking
right
up the
now.
scraps. They're not doing anything well. This offense, though, they sure are. Scoring touchdowns and then 2-point conversions to top it off. You know, part of the reason you don't see this
No,
a lot,
you're not
Kate,
going nowhere.
is you only
Sit
have
the fuck
so
down.
many
Sit the
2-point
fuck
plays
down.
in the arsenal,
Sit the fuck
and they're
down.
using them here very early.
You want to pass commit? I'm gonna
That's the
fucking
case,
try hard now, bro.
overthinking things
You want
or
to pass
somehow
commit? I'm gonna
not
try hard
thinking
now. Come on.
enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the
Keep pass
20-yard
committing.
line
Keep
is
pass
worst
committing.
case. Instead, the coverage team sticks
Keep
them with
fucking
a
pass
really
committing.
long field ahead.
Love now on 1st and 10.
That's mine. Thank you.
This is getting ugly early.
Thank you.
Intercepted again. Savon Rebel with the pick. Well, what better
What
way to follow up
happened?
one
Where's the
interception
pass commit?
than by getting back out there and picking off another.
Where's the
on
pass
first
committing?
play of the
Where it
very
went?
next drive.
Where'd it go?
Think of all the
Oh,
work the
no.
offense
What
just did on the
happened?
sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment, and in just one play, you flush it up.
Aw, I'm
He
so
goes
sad.
down.
You sacked me. Aw.
Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the Packers.
Jack to the air here. Firing one deep for the end zone. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
On the coverage.
We're going to 53.
What team you like the most? You
There we go.
got your favorite pick? Right now, I like the Cowboys, bro. I'm not gonna cap. I like the Cowboys. Right
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Dumbass! Dumbass! Where are you
And they're gonna bring him
going?
down, but what a great effort. He moves this all the way down
Dumbass!
inside the 10.
Gain of 26 yards. And the Cowboys
Here we go,
first down.
46.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
26.
1st and goal, here's Williams.
Aw.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Keep pass
Final
committing.
timeout taken
Keep
by the
pass
Cowboys.
committing.
Brings up second.
Keep
Leading
pass
10
committing.
yards
Come
now
on.
as they line up at 2nd and
Keep
goal.
pass committing.
26.
Here's Prescott. Escapes the pocket.
Hey, dumb.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there.
God
And
fucking
now they're
damn it.
left with 3rd and goal.
Yeah. 26.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
We'll do this for now and do it custom.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal.
Here we go. Right, sliding. Here we go, kill. Hey, kill. Kill. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. 26.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Intercepted in the end zone. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. And the Packers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Dumbass, that's not going to give you yards. That's just not going to give you any yards. That's not going to give you any yards.
2 yards.
Timeout taken by the Packers, their third and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Ready.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Love from the gun. Hits him on the out route.
Oh my God, that might.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
48-yard line.
Cowboys is my favorite team right now. Bills, obviously. Jets when I want to fucking lock in hella.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
You already know all
Ready.
Love out of the shotgun.
Hey,
This time they're gonna
dumbass!
get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
It's second down.
And wait, what's this? They fake the spike. Forced out to his right. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them
Dumbass.
defensively. Pass
Aww.
is thrown for Christian Watson. So now it's going to be third and long.
You only got a second
I hate to be
score, and
Mr.
then it's your
Negative
boy
guy, but a
hat.
sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
This final shot of the half will not connect.
double
It
coverage.
falls incomplete.
Why are you throwing
No
towards
time
double
remaining in
coverage?
our first half.
Why the fuck are you throwing towards double coverage? It makes no sense. Why you? Oh, it's my ball. Oh, makes it even better. Let's get 21 skunk.
On now is McManus to kick this away.
Let's get a 21 skunk.
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Watch this dot, chat. Watch this dot. Watch this. Dot.
Dallas getting
Watch
everybody
this dot.
set. They've got first and 10.
54 Lions. We're going to 54 Lions.
First down, here's Dak. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Ferguson.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's no point in
So
trying
it'll be
anymore.
second down.
There really isn't.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
By 2 scores.
Lions. Hey, 47.
Throwing again is Dak.
Oh my fucking god.
Lofts one deep, center of the field. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
10 yards to go.
47.
Keep pass committing.
Throw here, third down. Dump off pass to Williams. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
46.
A gain of 7. It's fourth down.
26.
They're going for this with Prescott. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass
Yo,
comes
why
up
the
empty and off the field they go.
A 50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play.
Chad knows
Brock.
me very well. I am a
What do
fucking
you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Packers.
Come on, set. 52. Ready.
From the red zone on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be second down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone block, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Chased out to his right. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Jacobs again. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
2-yard line.
60 Reds. 60 Reds. Ready.
Gets it again. And he is in this time. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start the second half with some needed points. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
That's great. Yo, Olo, I texted you on Discord, by the way.
That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Thank you.
With the pick.
Thanks.
And he'll be taken down
Thanks.
to the edge
Good
of his
job.
own end zone at
Good
the
job.
2.
Great job.
Cowboys 16, Packers 6.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away.
Yeah, but I texted you. I don't know if you got it, Olo.
Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own
I'm taking it down the
23-yard
field
line.
very
Cowboys
nice.
just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Kill.
Play action, Prescott. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the 12-yard line.
Play action now for Prescott. Flushed out of the pen. They get to him again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Now, in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting a throw of some kind of way and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in this comfy booth, armchair quarterback, but you can't ever relax when you're reading.
And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call, and remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail, it would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike. So
Trust me,
we're
Owen, I'm
through 3 here.
fucking
It's the
focused.
Cowboys who have it with the
Don't worry
lead, but
about
the
me,
win
bro.
not secure just yet.
Scoring this drive, bro. I just didn't want bro to quit.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Screen here for Williams. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the fourth.
The 46-yard line.
Here we go, 47. Hey, 47!
Dak now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. He's still going at the 30.
Keep pass committing. Keep
And they
fucking
take him down
pass
just
committing.
as he gets
Come on.
inside that red
Keep
zone.
pass committing.
They get 35 out of that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Offense to the line fast.
Keep pass committing.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go, 46! Here we go, 46! 46!
Now it's Prescott again. Headed out right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him.
I got sacked.
And that sack drives
That's
him
how
in
you
the
know
wrong
he's pass
direction,
committing.
partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the Packers'
He's
23-yard
fucking pass
line.
committing.
Yeah, 26!
Dak off the play fake. Cut near the goal
What happened to the
line.
pass commit?
Touchdown, Dallas.
What happened to the pass commit?
The Cowboys now lead by
Where's the
10.
pass commit?
They're going for 2 here.
Where
Dak
is it?
bringing the Cowboys to the line.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And this
Where's the
is
pass
caught, so add a
commit?
couple more to this
Where's
lead.
the
They've
pass
got here in the
commit?
fourth. And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, I think until this defense stops them, that answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate, but it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence, the offense is owning them.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now!
One of the tight ends in motion left.
22! Ready!
1st down throw. Here's Love. He puts some juice on a deep throw. They connect on the deep shot. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers now within 1 score in the 4th. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of
one's even
speed,
fucking
that
like-
is scary, and he just made him pay.
Nobody's on that shit, bro.
Here's Love up to the line. 2-point attempts coming.
Here we
The
go!
Packers will set up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
Packers 20.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Tolbert now to return it. He's got a lane.
Yo,
Up
what?
past
Who's
the
watching
30.
number 7,
They're
bro?
gonna track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
He's tackled
Working
at the
quickly here.
30-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Kill! Here we go, go to 54, go to 50, 26!
Prescott now off the play fake. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Intended for
Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
He was covered by Xavier
Just cannot
McKinney.
afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Kill. Yeah.
He'll throw it. Completed to his running back. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Did I learn how to block? No.
Now a toss running left with Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The
Make sure you
defense is calling
call them
time. 1:55 to go.
Brings up 2nd and
Yeah,
9.
that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. New set of downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
Gary on the tackle. He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Call your timeouts.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Yeah, here we go.
Back to throw it. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead.
This fucking task.
Kate, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
All right, pretty aggressive play here. They're going to try for 2 and to push that lead beyond a field goal.
Ready?
Here he is to throw. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick 6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
At their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. Buying some time left. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
He'll look to throw it. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Quick slant to Ferguson. And he's down to almost... Oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Working from the pistol. Prescott. It's Pickens on the slant. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Yeah! Here we go! Warning!
Throwing now. Completes it again to Pickens. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. From the red zone on first. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ball still on that 20. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah!
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Vacates quickly left side. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Wilson with a return here. And this is brought to a halt just across the 10.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Ready, set!
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Come on, 38. Here we go.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion.
33. Yellow. Set.
Play fake. It's Love. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time.
That was not the play.
And now it's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
One of the tight ends motioning left.
Come on.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very
Keep
end.
pass committing, bro.
Carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.
Nah, how do you block field goals, Owen? I don't know how to fucking block field goals, bro, but we won.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from
fucking
Dallas.
pass committer. We beat a fucking pass committer. Get out of here. I'm just too good. I'm just fucking good. Who's this fucking guy inviting me to a game? Someone just invited me to a game. Who was it? See if he joins. See if he joins. Fuck. But yeah, Olo, I sent you a DM, bro, on Discord if you want to check that shit. I don't know if you did already. Let me see. Nah. Nah.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Chicago Bears. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from Soldier Field. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Looking to throw is Williams. Pass caught by Burden. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Williams. And this is going to be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it.
Thank you, buddy.
He's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Thank you. I needed that.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out.
But
we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Allen off the play fake. Completes to Shakir once again. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Allen going to change this at the line. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here's Allen. It's caught left side by Cooks.
Here we go.
3rd and 4.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
What is this dude doing, bro? Do it again. Do it one more time.
They only need a yard here. 3rd down and 1 after the penalty. Here's Allen to throw it. He'll try to pick it up himself.
That's cool. I'm just going to go ahead and do that.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
I missed the fucking field goal. That was the easiest fucking field goal I could have taken, and I fucked it up. All right. Let's get another pick, bro.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
From the gun, here's Swift. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
3rd and 19. To throw, Williams. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Just a 25-yard play. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. And I don't quite know what's happening here. It's a 1st down, but the field goal team is out onto the field. And this is good from 57 yards out.
Make this a good game, bro. Come
right
on.
there. And that will make this a 9-point lead. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
Yeah, Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
He's not making this a good game. He is not making this a good game.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Make this shit a good game. Come on.
Throwing is Williams. That's complete. Roma Dunze. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
After 1, it's 9-0. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Put in that work.
Have the Bears
Put in that work.
Down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
Put in that work. Come on.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of
situation.
Put
in that work.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line.
You're making my chat fucking fall asleep over here,
Looking
bro.
at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
You're making chat fall asleep. Come on, put in that work. Put in that work.
It's Williams.
Put in that work. Put in that work.
Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and
Chad, he's not putting in that work, bro.
They were trying to set up a screen there, but that one just too slow in developing.
Yeah, too slow in developing and well read, because that ends up being a bad feeling for the quarterback. When he's got no blocking in front of him, his guys are just going to let defenders go, and they're coming for him. So if it's not there, you just got to throw the ball.
Put in that word.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting
in there. Put in that word. Come on, put in that word.
Brings up 4th down.
What we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Put in that word. Jesus God.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Pulled in at the 24. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2.
Nah, I want him to put in that work. I want him to put in that work, chat. I low-key want him to put in that work. Come on. Put in that work,
What is
bro.
this? They're lining up here to punt on first down.
Put in that work, bro. Come on.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Don't quit. Put in the work. What are you doing? Don't quit. Put in the work. Put in the work, bro. Don't quit. Chat, I gave him so many fucking chances to put in the work, and he didn't put in the work. All right. I knew he was ass too. I'm not gonna lie. Like from the jump, I just knew he was trash.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup.
Although you know my
tap,
weakness, bro. Any fucking Florida team, bro, I'm
taking
fucked.
on the Miami Dolphins.
Any Florida team, I'm fucked.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
See if he puts in the work, hopefully.
Allen now looks to throw. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Jordan Brooks with it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
I just want to see what kind of fucking offense he's
Take
running.
over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Go ahead. Ready, two, go.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. After the turnover, it's Tua. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Put in the work, bro.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's Tua. caught and brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run Achane. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second.
From the gun, it's Tua.
Put in that work, bro. Come on.
Back at the 12. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Makes it third and goal.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. So fourth down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. The kick by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0
Oh my God. Who the
so
fuck
pretty
is this
good
kid?
opening drive. That'll make the home fans
All that
somewhat
ego
happy. They won in
playing
6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope. The good things are in store here today for them.
Add me, bro. I'll play you again. Add me, bro. I'll play you again. I'll play you again.
And he's up
Say less.
past the
I'll
20
fucking
to the
play you again, bro.
22-yard line.
All that talk, he said. All that talk. Yeah, okay. It's not my fault that you suck. This is my third game right now. This is my third game right now. So what are you talking about?
Line to start their next
Dumbass.
drive. Not the way they
This
wanted
is my
to begin
third game,
things. You had
dumb
the
fuck.
interception on the first play of
Fuck
the
is this
game.
dumbass
The
talking
good news,
about?
it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special designed for the first play. It didn't hit. Let's see if he can rebound from
He
it
said,
and
all
not
that
let it get
ego.
him down.
I'm not playing it.
Well, maybe that'll help him settle back into a groove after
Yeah,
the
okay.
interception on the first drive here, picking up the
Then
first
sit in the
to start
chat.
drive number 2.
Shut the fuck
And
up.
it is just starting
and I'll show you
over,
how to
isn't
play
it?
the fucking
Sometimes
game,
it's just
bitch.
how you have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind. Don't worry about what happened before, because over the course of a game, the good players, things turn out pretty well for them, and that's what he's trying to do here.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Yeah,
Last play
not
they went
today.
over 20
Crazy.
yards.
Yeah, so you
This
just
time
come
they
into my
top
chat
30.
talking
So the
hella
big play
shit.
gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the
Oh my
red zone
fucking
here
God.
for first and 10.
You come into my chat talking hella shit. Just to not play me. Just to not play me. Makes so much fucking
To throw,
sense.
it's Allen.
Makes so much fucking sense. Coming to my chat talking all that shit.
Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
That's some good
Don't play FIFA like bro. FIFA is shit. I got someone to play you on FIFA. Yo, I got someone to play you on FIFA. King of Dance, where you at, bro? King of Dance, where you at, bro? This bum wants to play you on FIFA.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO.
This bum wants to play you on FIFA. Where you at, King of Dance? Where the fuck you at, King of Dance?
Bills touchdown. Brandon Cooks. 23
You talking shit to a new player? Maybe don't be trash.
You know
what I'm saying? Maybe don't be trash.
3 points and take a first quarter.
Maybe don't be trash. You know what I'm saying? Maybe don't be trash.
2 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return
Maybe
it,
don't be
that's 2
fucking
points for
trash.
the
You have
defense,
no one
but not
here.
on that
Okay.
play.
All that talk. All that talk, no action. 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 That's all I got to say to you. I'm not talking about the person I'm playing against. He's probably fucking better than you are.
And last time
I'll get this guy to fucking play you in Madden. He'll probably whoop you. He'll probably whoop you.
They mustered something out of
Good
the
shit.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it.
All that talk, no
Anything to
action,
put some
bro.
points on
All
the
that
board.
talk, no
This
action, bro.
time on offense,
That's all I gotta say. Play me again, bro. Play me again. You over here talking shit. Play me again. Don't come into my chat talking all this shit and you can't back yourself up.
Back to Achane.
And you can't back yourself
And
up.
this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A nice run here early.
Stay
on,
mad,
and then
buddy.
take a great play
Stay
call
mad,
to
buddy.
realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this
Stay
early.
fucking mad,
'cause they'll
buddy.
pay dividends as the game progresses.
He's got two.
Again, it's Achane. Sheds off the tackle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
All that talk. All that talk. You have no one.
He's carried the ball just 5 times. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory.
All that talk, no action.
At the 39-yard line. Up the middle, H.N. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
You came into my chat talking shit, bro. So don't expect me to bring that shit back. You feel me? Don't expect me not to talk my shit back. You came into my chat talking hella shit.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
So if you don't want the smoke, get the fuck out of here.
44. Ready. Ready, team. What's it?
A run straight ahead with H.N. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. All runs on this drive so far.
Yeah, because you asked.
1st and 10 at the 22.
He brought no action. You brought no action. My chat fell asleep because of your dumb ass. That's why nobody's talking. They're watching me play, but they ain't fucking talking because of you.
Bosa in on the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They set up the screen. H.N. has it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Ready. Ready, team.
They'll run for it with H.N. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
Tua on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 2 minutes to play in the first half of an 8-3 game.
Americans
so
are funny.
And goal and a great opportunity.
I'm sure we are.
To get that
I'm
lead
sure we
back
are.
Before the break.
I'm sure we are.
H.N. gets it from the gun. And he will take it in for a Dolphins.
I'm sure we are. Americans are funny. I'm sure we are.
Devon H.N. taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Dolphins have retaken the lead.
2 good drives.
Man,
on
get
their
the
first
fuck
2
out of my
possessions.
chat, bro.
Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the
Where the fuck the
NFL.
Mons
So
at?
they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
Where the
Mike
fuck the Mons
McDaniel,
at,
no
bro?
hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2.
I'm about to fucking fire all my mods in a second, too.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot.
DM me when you want to play, bro.
Play you for
you
the
got
pass.
30 minutes.
Go ahead
DM
and
me
run
when
and
you
let
want to
your
play.
linemen surge and fire out.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Allen. Now he fires deep for Shakir. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins will take over possession here up at the 44. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set
I
up
love
the
you, bro.
return.
You know I
And
would.
remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 75 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Right back to H.N. on 2nd down. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
That's off.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
And the Dolphins first down.
Now Tua.
But he gets that? Like, what?
Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek
He
Hill
fired.
with a touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final
I didn't
minute
fire
of the
you,
half.
man. Shut up. You literally had mod, bro.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will
You
take it.
literally had mod. What do you mean I fired you? You literally had mod.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot
gotta
to
stop
handle
reading
as
chat
it will
for a
skip
bit,
through
bro.
the end zone for a touchback here.
I need to stop reading chat, bro.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And that
Yo,
is
how the fuck do you
incomplete.
drop that shit?
They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process. Right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Finding Shakir across the formation. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience.
I don't know why
his
mind got taken
as a
away,
defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Bills get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. The Bills say they have it, and they do. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are 2 very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here. Open man downfield, it's Palmer. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Throwing now is Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's again complete to Palmer. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Palmer as the first half is winding down. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
to kick off for Buffalo.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Yeah, he did.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Owen did, yeah. It was both of y'all, actually.
Turbo one, high. Turbo one, high.
Looking to pass. Tua. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
I thought that was a pick. I'm not going to pat.
This time they stay on the ground. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Shut up. Y'all trolling, bro. Y'all trolling too much.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
He knows how to pick it up, bro.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together.
Yo, what?
Really strong, I believe.
Loose inside the 30, inside the 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
He'd still be playing on.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
At the 43-yard line.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Y'all some trolls, bro. Y'all some fucking trolls.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Y'all so fucking
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Awesome.
Josh Palmer with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
I know Miami has good receivers. I know. Trust me, I know.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Not next year's game, though.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Next year's game is just going to be running back.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Right back to Achane on second down. And it's still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Y'all some fucking troll.
Pick made by Terrell
Y'all some
Bernard.
fucking
And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 29 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Y'all low-key some trolls.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Tua going to throw. He'll dump this off to Achane. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 9.
Go ahead. Ready, set.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Got a man open. It's Darren
Yeah, this game's
Waller.
bullshit. First
He's
of all,
gonna
that
go
should
out
have
of
been big.
bounds, but he takes this one down just
Okay.
shy of the 20.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
All right, go ahead, go. Hey, turbo one.
Tua sets up to pass it. Out route to Hill, complete. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Here's Hill. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Tackle made by Joey Bosa. An 8-yard loss brings up 4th down.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll give this to a champ. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
Where is that
He's
dude?
caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Bro, I like how bro came in here talking about, oh, I'm new to the game. Why are you talking shit? Bro, I've been playing this game for 3 months.
To go for their next drive.
I've been playing this shit for 3 fucking months.
Down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
I don't want to hear shit.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. On play action, Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they work this well upfield across the 45. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass.
Put it in that time, bro. Put it in that time. Put it in that work.
When you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Let's go. Put it in that time. Put it in that work. If I fucking play this game longer, I definitely would be top tier, bro.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to throw, Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. To throw is Allen. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that...
Put in that time, put in that fucking work. That's what the fuck it's called. That's what the fuck it's called. Let's run Eagles one time. I'm using Eagles just one time, bro. How long we been streaming for? We've been on for 2 hours. I'll probably stream until 1. 1 o'clock Eastern time, and I'm getting off.
My mom said that she wasn't crazy. She wasn't bipolar. She was bipolar, narcissistic. She all of that. She is just really off the wall, man. That's why I don't talk to her. I don't say a word to her at all.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, it's the Eagles, bro. It's the Eagles, bro.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He's got room to run right at the start. And he will go all the way. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good for Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
Off the play fake, Hurts moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Forced out wide. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. And once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
Hey, easy, 63, back.
Hurts again. That is caught side of the end zone.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball's out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
The receiving team.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Very good. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Phil King.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. So that'll move them back half the distance, and they'll try it again. Backed up to his own goal line, Hurts. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
at the 43-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a first down for Philly.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he'll take this one in.
Touchdown.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Bigsby to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. Rolling right. A throw on the move is caught. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9. 2nd and inches. A run up the middle with Barkley. He's got room to the 45. Saquon Barkley. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. Then back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Set. On anyone help me. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti.
A first down throw for Hurts. This is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder.
And he's got another one. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, he's got a man, his tight end, Goddard. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a big play for the Eagles. It covers 63 yards.
It's a gain of 63 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
On first down, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On play action, here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Calcaterra. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. Here's first and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop. Second down, they need 7.
At the 38-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. That is brought in. And he will score. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Eagles 28, Eagles 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action. Here's Hurts. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And the Eagles first down.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. 3rd down coming up. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to be 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
We're going to get this outside. This could be a double. Oh, terrible time for that play call. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. And the Eagles are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. On the run to the right. Off he goes.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
On 2nd down, Hurts. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. 3rd down, they need 5. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
A 44-yard attempt.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Here's Barkley.
Oh my fucking god, my
He is
fucking
met and
controller, bro.
dropped.
I'm about to get
A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
fucking kidding me.
Well, they try to get the run game started
Right
here
fucking
early on
out,
this
bro.
drive, Mike, and they're just going to...
What the fuck's going on? What the fuck? Resume.
to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. the timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball?
And for a third time today, he's
in the game.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Giants. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And away we go from East Rutherford. Starting at the 10. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. One play action with Dart. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. Now Dart. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's now 3rd down.
Darks looking at this 3rd and long. Vacates quickly left side. On the run, deep down the left side. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Throw here, 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
4th down, here's Jackson. Finds him on the crossing route. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This one's to Slayton, left side. Jukes away from one. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Kid, it really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
At the 42-yard line.
Here's Dart now. He finds Neighbors right side. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
A loss of a yard.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
They'll go. Here's Dart. He rolls to his right. He's making a bid for it. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4.
9 yards. And the Giants, 1st down.
That big 4th down call is how we close out our 1st quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Chidobe, Awuzie, they're on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
It's Scannaboo on 3rd. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
10 at the 28-yard line.
What are you doing? Making us look bad. Come on. Got it. Ready?
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
70. Go. Set. Roll, roll, roll. Let's get in that end zone. Alert, alert. Bring it. Check. Hut, hut.
Now darts going to the air. Brought in close to the 8. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That's another Giants first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready. Hut.
From the pistol, he gave us Scannaboo. They'll maybe get 2 out of that, so that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens 6-yard line.
Check. Panther. Bronco switch now. Hey. Check that. Shot alert. Unlock line. Ready.
Scannaboo again. And this is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Scannaboo. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Less than a yard, all that's needed on 4th and goal. They'll run, it's Scannaboo. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants get some late points and the lead. Giants offense and dart looking to get 2 more here.
The Giants will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's brought in for 2, Brock. That's going to put him up 8-0. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
Lamar off to play fake. Hopkins making the grab downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes out to the left. He has room past the 25. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Has this at the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And that return ends, but they are very happy about it. Offense taking over all the way down near the opposition's 45. First and 10 now from the 46.
46-yard line.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Caught by Theo Johnson. It's inside the 10. Touchdown, New York! The Giants take the lead just before halftime. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 8.
Gano ready to send this away.
To kick off for New York.
Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. There's one left for Lamar. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Gets everything he has under this one. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. He's got him. It's caught. Hits the 20. He's at the 10. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him. It ends with a touchdown. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens get it back to level. 15 all now. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. He'll begin his return from the 11. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Rasheen Ali on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he's brought down. What a surprise with a double pass there. Gets him a first down. All set to go now from the 35. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense to the line fast. First down throw for Jackson. Connecting again with Hopkins. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Working quickly here.
19 yards. And Baltimore first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. It's a race down the right side. And he carries it in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 15. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Dart from the pistol. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Let's go now.
Back to throw it. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Don't tell these guys the odds partner. They call the right play at the right time. Gain 13 on 4th and 10. That's enough for a 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Scatterby now from the gun. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Roquan Smith, again an All-Pro last season, there for the tackle.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Darts out of the shotgun. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Driving forward with Scatterby. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. A gain of 15 there. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
That's another.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Malachi starts on the tackle. It's a gain of 9.
Going right back to Scatterby. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Giants start the 2nd half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the upright.
How was that a fucking what?
And the Giants bring it back to even. So after figuring out the flag, now we've reached the end of our third quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
I'm quiet because I'm trying to lock in. These guys actually fucking go with the Giants, too.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 40.
Play action now with Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good. Baltimore, 1st down.
We change it.
An 8-yard pickup. And a Raven 1st down.
1st down. Here's Lamar. To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Now Jackson off the play action. Rolling out to his left. Finds him on the crossing route. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another.
On 1st down, Jackson. Running in the red zone. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
One drawn up here for Lamar. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt.
22.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Dart setting in the throw here. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scattaboo. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants down by a touchdown. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's start now. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
3rd and 4.
Here he is to throw. Buying some time right. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. He'll look to throw it. And drop this down. Scatterboo. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here he is to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie.
This is probably gonna be last game, bro.
Give me your ass up, boy.
Mere fees from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New York Jets
don't talk to my nigga outside.
and the Atlanta Falcons.
Whoop your ass, boy. Ain't gonna do shit.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
None of that, people. None of that.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And away we go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Here's Isaiah Davis on the return. And this drive
Not that security guard, bro.
inside the 25.
Hey, you saw bro get your shot and deep him. Yeah, security guard died and deep him.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Play action, Fields. Buying some time left. On the run, deep down the left side. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off play action, it's Fields. Has it downfield, working the left. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line.
32 yards.
Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
19 instruction. You got a mini basic. Why not? Tonight.
Throwing on first down. Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And goes to the hurry up here.
Justin Fields sacked. A loss of 8 yards.
Off the play fake. It's Fields. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it. I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. On the return, here's D. Alford. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard
Falcons getting
line.
ready. Here comes first and 10. Pennick's going to throw straight away. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind the next time the ball comes his way.
Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Incomplete.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already third and 10.
Yards to go.
Here he goes, third and long. Connects on the crosser. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Falcon first down. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Working quickly here.
12 more yards. That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 50.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Offense in the hurry up here.
37-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Complete to Bijan Robinson. A gain of 10 makes it third and
7th
3.
play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Penix here from the gun. Gets this one to London. Along the right sideline. There's space. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. Drake London with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. A give left side for Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
They'll set up the screen here for Hall. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Fields on 3rd. Vacates quickly left side. Connects with Mechie. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. A.J. Terrell making that stop. Fields out of the gun. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
1st down throw for Fields. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Out of the backfield looking for Breece Hall there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty easy to see here. He just simply takes off before he gets full possession, and that is a drop. It's kind of like when a receiver gets a handoff. You got to secure the ball first before you can make anything else.
Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
Fields pass intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And they don't get the snap away in time. This is going to move them half the distance. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Up next, it's our main event between the Houston Texans and the New York Jets. Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Why, Tony? All right.
Stroud off of play action. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. 30. Gets the 10. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. They're on the road, but still favored coming into this one. And they quickly made a mockery of that home field advantage, Brock, with an opening drive TD.
Just kind of playing
Wow,
like a
there's
team,
two
right?
guys guarding
They believe in themselves. They've got that
There's
athletic
two guys
arrogance and
on. Yo, this
confidence.
game is fucking
Coming into this
bro.
building, they can't wait to take the home crowd right
Oh
out
God,
of
I
it.
can't
Well, we haven't even had time to settle
There's
in
two
up
guys
here
on
in the
there.
booth yet. And just like that, partner, it is already 8-0.
We haven't had time to settle in. How about these coaches' booths next to us up here? How about them guys? One side super happy about how this game started. The other, they'll be searching for some answers.
22-yard line.
Okay,
The
ready?
New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Here we go.
To the air, Taylor. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
He's got him. It's caught. At the 20. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him and ends with a touchdown. Aaron Glenn keeping his kicker on the sideline, Brock. He wants to here. Fields looking to throw this. Forced out to his right. And he runs this in. That's going to knock this game up at 8 apiece. What a start to this one, baby. Both teams scoring, and without hesitation, run everyone out there to go for 2. For fans of aggressive offenses, Brock, this is certainly shaping up to be their perfect type of game.
Yeah, you think both these offenses just going to go for 2 from here on out? I don't know. There's a lot of risk involved with it, but I'm here for it.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play action. Here's Stroud.
Look at this shit. Yo, tell me that's not fucking Bell. Tell me that's not fucking Bell.
He gets out to the 47-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st down, Stroud. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Texans, 1st down. A gain of 14. And the Texans.
Stroud off the play fake. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10.
27 more yards.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Setting up the screen. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Shotgun snap to Fields. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Azeez Al-Shaair has it.
I really don't. No, I don't want that shit. I don't want that shit.
And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. And to the surprise of absolutely nobody, that penalty is declined, and that touchdown's going to stand.
Really
there's times these officials have some legit conversations with coaches with decisions to be made. That time, I don't even think they had to look to the sidelines. They knew that one would be declined.
So now they're in the huddle, partner. We've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. It's an early advantage for the Texans. More from MetLife coming right up.
Such fucking bail. I can't.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 windy. Hey, Monday.
Fields coming back after the pick. Completed to Reynolds. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. That one gains 7. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Jets 1st down.
Fields on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Fields now on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Jets take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They do snap it. Here's Fields. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their man was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. They've got first down here from the 36. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. He'll cobble together a yard there. Will McDonald there on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They go play action with Stroud. Taking a shot towards the end zone. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown.
Listen to the shit I'm talking about. I'm right there. I'm fucking right there.
It's a Christian Kirk touchdown.
Nah, bro,
his second scoring catch of the game. D'Amico Ryan's making the call. They're going for 2 here.
Like, I'm right fucking there.
Oh,
Here's Stroud throwing for it.
Again.
And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further.
Oh, God.
That's the third time they've gone for 2, and now their second conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3,
I'm
you
right
know what
there.
every
5
old
fucking
salty
times
coach
I've
is
been
gonna
right
say.
there.
You should
And
have
this game said
all
no.
3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
36-yard line.
Absolute fucking garbage, bro. Absolute
Nice
fucking
field
garbage.
position for the
I'm right
Jets as they
fucking
come
there.
up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Fields. Taking a deep shot here. Defender arrives.
Okay,
right
but
as the
then
ball
when he...
does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So second down coming up. Fields out of the gun. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just
get off,
feel
bro.
this
God, I
offense's
really am, bro.
frustration.
This is fucking
Really imperative
bail.
this
Such
quarterback
fucking
stay
bail.
positive. Just keep chopping away.
Fields on 3rd.
Look at this
Getting
fucking...
up the early, intercepted again. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans are finally stopped on the return, but they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
Absolute fucking bail, bro.
With its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck, there's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. But tonight we've got a good AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Pass midfield. And he's out of bounds, but not before getting across the 50 to the 45.
That kind of kickoff return is something we call a momentum play. So if you're the offensive coordinator and you have a script of plays that you plan to run, you may change it up now because you may decide to go for some bigger strikes and try and keep the momentum going.
Going to the air right away, Lawrence. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come.
So the last game, bro, got hella picks. Not even near me.
There as they force the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Running out of the gun with ETN. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Hey, Ryan!
Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field.
Y'all see this, right? Y'all fucking see this, right?
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Great job.
Oh, he fakes the spike.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Rip, 23.
Hunter now will go in motion left. Here's Lawrence. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas from 17 yards out. And the Jaguars put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles.
It's going to be all right, man. Might not be this game, but it's going to be all right.
Shut the fuck up.
They're already clicking one drive.
You get fucking bailed. You got fucking bailed, bro. Multiple fucking times.
Each other, trying to learn each other's skills.
This don't
They
see.
like the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive.
You get back on the winning streak, just not this game.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now Jones. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
First down.
Throwing Jones. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, 66 yards. And the Colts are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indiana.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's Etienne.
I like the thinking there because right after a sack, it can be a great time to call for a screen to your running back and use the eagerness of the defense against them. Able to gain some positive yards out of this one and make things a little bit easier for them on 3rd down.
Ralph. Dirty left. Easy.
Now Lawrence to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Looking long for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them.
I'm fucking throwing this PC.
Get in tight.
I'm fucking breaking my PC. On God.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Soko.
Bro, he was wild.
Now Lawrence.
How? Where? Where's the fucking flag?
So it's
Where's the flag?
Okay, so the personal foul penalty. And those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
They go play action with Lawrence. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Rip, 23. Hey, son.
Here's Lawrence to throw. The try. 5. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Hunter, 46 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
What the fuck was he thinking?
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Red on red. Here we go.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Bro, I wish I could get as fucking bailed as this guy is, bro. I wish I could fucking get bailed out like he is.
They're still not in field goal range yet, so they can work towards another couple of stops
Why you crying?
and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
What are you crying for?
They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
Yeah, I'm trash when you're getting fucking bailed. I'm trash when you're getting fucking bailed. Makes so much sense. Makes so much fucking sense.
You was trash.
I'm trash when you're getting fucking bailed. Shut the fuck up.
You said you was trash. I said you crying, bro. Calm down.
The Jags with the football.
You acting like my 3-year-old son.
They got it with a 1st and 10.
I got your 3-year-old hearing fucking people on Madden, bro. You're gonna make your daughter end up cursing.
I said you act like my 3-year-old. Calm down. I didn't say you don't know what you talking about, dog. Just listen, dog.
A shotgun snap and again the ETN. And a good game here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that,
Let me get you out of here on to the next one so you can call the next person in trouble.
And then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes.
Oh, like what the fuck?
And create extra space.
Caught a block.
It's called shutting the fuck up.
Caught a block, pussy. Play some B.
First and goal at the
Goofy ass.
Yeah, what's that called? What's that called?
And he is met at the
Good stuff right there, man.
He goes down right there.
Get you up.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. It's 2nd and goal back to the 8-yard line now. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
Like what the fuck, bro?
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
21-7.
Travis Hunter, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars go up by 2.
My old lady told me every time somebody get disrespectful, that's when I be whooping y'all ass, so I appreciate it.
And it's now 21-7.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception.
I wish I could get bailed, bro. I wish I can get as bailed as you, bro. I honestly wish I could get as bailed as you right now, bro. On God.
Confident right now. To me, it's time to attack.
God, it ain't got nothing to do with this ass whooping you getting, boy.
Make sure you're selective in
No
doing
disrespect,
so.
dude.
Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now a 2nd and 10. Off play action. Jones. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
That's good for the Colts. First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Colts.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
You thought I was going to let you do that dumbass shit again, goofy?
Picked up by Greg Newsom. And the Jaguars are going to take. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're
you ran this play on me and scored. Let me see if I can run it like you ran.
Just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball.
Yeah, we could have scored. We're crying, man.
Yo, shut your dumb ass up, bro. You're getting fucking bailed out of your fucking mind. I hope you fucking realize that shit.
So that
caught the ball wide open, bro. What you want me to do? What you talking about, bail out? You caught the ball wide open and ran for 15, 20 yards. And you had a chance to tackle him. You didn't fool. But I'm getting bailed out.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry.
Boys up off us, man. Where we going here? Oh, shit. Turf down there. I want to back them boys up.
Lawrence will throw. diving Thomas.
I wish I could get us down. I fucking wish. I fucking wish.
First of their timeouts.
That was fucking mine,
As
bro.
they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Keep begging, man. They ain't gonna get you nowhere, though.
A chance to really cap
Begging
off
and
a
crying.
big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
You gonna let me run the same play to get another touchdown?
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here.
Got the bump motherfuckers and shit.
So let's see what
Don't
this is
quit,
about.
man.
So obviously they will
Unplug your device or something, man. Try to fuck the shit up. Peace out.
Point after try forthcoming. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Jaguars 28, Colts 7.
Damn, I ain't put the...
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside.
Bro, you can't get past the 50.
You're
Ain't got shit to
fucking
do.
scum kicking, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
You can't even get past the 50. Why are you crying to me? You running this vanilla-ass offense, bro. You think you about to get some points or some touches?
The Indy offense at the line and set to
Come
go.
on, bro.
Well, Charles,
What the
we'll
offense
see
at?
what
Run
they
some
can do
offense.
here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to come inside this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
That's not it,
This
bro.
is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill.
Oh, yeah, you needed to be 35
At
if you to
least one
quit. I
practice
see, huh?
each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more
Okay, I
animated.
see.
Do you? You don't even know what the fuck I'm doing, bitch.
On 2nd and 12.
Nothing. You're doing nothing.
Jones.
Again, don't even know what the
That's
fuck
going
I'm
to be
doing. Shut
taken
up.
in by Downs. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a
You
success.
even know what you're doing.
Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas
Thank you,
up
sir.
front.
I don't think. Yeah, it's off this big young